某人听君. Hi everyone, this is your TCU right here, and it's nice to see you here again. Welcome to the Open Tempo session. Today we're going to continue to talk on the Bagwa Josie. So, if you have not listened to that one, the part one, go watch it. It's really amazing and it's really simple, easy to understand the basic concept of Bagwa Josie. Now, this one is going to be a little bit more advanced, of a little bit more brain frying juice for the nerds. Okay. Now, before we start, I have to also tell you guys. Okay, remember to visit our forum. Okay, so go to our website, the teenyetdragon.com, and click that banner, and you will be able to enter the forum. Sign up, and you can access the main section so you can start talking and reading and so on. If you actually get the initiated and become a disciple, you can also get access to the disciple section, which has a lot of stuff there. So I'll see you there. Anyway, let's get going. So Bagua Josie, okay. A little bit of recap, okay. Bagua. We usually say people are like, "Oh, why are you so Bagua?" It's basically a slang saying that they're so nosy. But beside nosy, the truth is why I use the word Bagua is because they fit the property of Bagua, which is to gather in all the stuff from the outside. It gathered the information, right? So I refer to Bagua Josie kind of like Google and YouTube and those search engine that we usually use every day, at least for me, right? So every day we go online, like turn on the computer, the first thing you do, Google or YouTube, and start to look at what's there, right? So usually these places have a lot of like things that it will recommend you. For example, you go to YouTube, and well, on the front page, you see a lot of recommended stuff that you can watch, right? But everyone have different recommendation. So why? Because of what you are. Okay, so by default, you enter some information like your age, your location, your whatever, all that detail about you, and in general, the AI will kind of figure out, oh, you might like these kind of stuff. So I'm going to feed you with these things. Okay. So it automatically already kind of know you by what you have entered and give you some like default stuff. But sometimes it's not the best. Sometimes it's like, I don't really like that stuff. It's fine. The more you use it, the more you search for stuff, the more it knows you, right? And so that's why the more you use that search engine, the more accurate and the more customized it is for you. And it's more like going to give you things that you like and want. So, same to YouTube, right? The more you search, and then the front page will have a lot of videos that might interest you more than other people. So basically, that's the truth. Okay, you need to use it a lot for it to know you. Now, same to the Bagua Josie deity on the altar. So the previous lesson I talked about what is the Bagua Josie on the altar. Basically, it's when you put the pot there, the incense pot. Okay, you use your heart spell and things and open the pot. That initial power is called a Bagua Josie. Okay, Bagua Josie. So basically, it's a power like your Google, your YouTube, whatever. It's that power. Okay, so every day, you like not every day. Sorry, let me start again. When you first start the altar, okay, you have that pot, right? It's just like you enter your name, your location, and those basic stuff, and it knows you, by general. So whatever it suggests you or whatever it has for you is kind of like in general, like that's what it is. Okay, according to what you have entered. But then, if you talk to it every day and communicate with it every day, it knows you more. It will do things, and it will customize the research, the result for you, not research. Okay, so basically, the more you use, the better it gets. Now, what is the purpose and the power of a Bagua Josie at the altar? Now, a Bagua person, its purpose is to grab you the news, right? Like grab you every information you need. The Bagua Josie on the altar has a very important purpose. Besides that, it can grab you whatever information you need to help and inspire you. This Bagwa Joshi is also the main power that can grab in the power that you need from the sky. What is the sky? The sky is the Ting, the Tao, the resources that you can connect to when you're related to a lineage. Okay, so every lineage has their own resource pool if they're real. Okay, yeah, they are fake ones, but anyway, so there's a resource pool. Okay, a pool of uh, power that you can draw from, and all the people, the uppers in the lineage, we cultivate things and shove them into this pool every day. And so, yeah, you can take from the pool when you need. So, when you, for example, need to do a ceremony or do a magic, you open your altar, connect upward, and there you go. You connect to the headquarters, you can say, okay, or you can say the celestial court, okay. So, basically, a pool of resources up there. Now, when you connect up there, it's your Bagwa Joshi doing the job. Bagwa Joshi power doing this job. It's like your Bagua Joshi like a modem. Okay, it beams up to the internet and it collect information that you need, and it also collect the power that you need, and anything you need help with, you need the Bagua Joshi right there. Okay, so Bagua Joshi not only give you inspiration and ideas, and don't only be a Google. It also like call the power from the above to come down. So when you're invoking the god, the Bagua Joshi is like the communicator that help you pull in the power to come down. Okay, so the yeah, the simple, or you can say the symbolism for this Bagua Joshi is always using the pre-heaven Bagua. Okay, now there are two sets of Bagua. The These diagrams, okay, are the same diagram, but they're arranged in a different way. One is called a pre-heaven method, one is called a post-heaven method. Now, you don't need to know about what they are, but basically, it's all about two stages. If you compare to how human consume food, then you will understand this whole concept very easily. Okay. Now, look, I am the altar. Okay, it's your whole body. Okay, it's a ground. Your body is the altar. Okay, this is like a system or office or building. Okay, now things can enter me enter me, okay, by the mouth, and then it goes inside and it stays in the office or the altar and start working. And then when they're done, they go out of the office. I poop, and there you go. Okay, so it gets out of me, right? So basically, if you compare the altar and how it gets stuff from the source, from the lineage, okay, so the altar is like my body, okay, my body. So when I get things from the lineage, it's like I get things from the outside and put it into my mouth. Okay. So basically, the concept is like this: pre-heaven Bagua is the 8 stages of how I look outside and then spot the right thing, grab it, and put it into the mouth and decide to swallow it. The 8 stages of happening that make something from the outside to come inside the system. Okay, so anything that grab things into a ground, a system, that's the pre-heaven. Okay, and why is pre-heaven? Because that's before anything can happen. Okay, so what happens to the post-heaven? That's when things start happening. So the post-heaven 8 stages is after the stuff is being swallowed. It goes down here, stay, do stuff, process, push around, result, and then and exit. So basically, the 8 stages of the post heaven Bagua is when things are done inside and go back out to this world outside, or you can say the altar push back to the pre heaven. Okay, so what we are dealing with the Bagwa Joshi that we talk about, okay, with the pot now. That Bagwa Joshi is always the pre-heaven Bagwa. Okay, now in Chinese, the different term or a word for each of these symbol or the gua, okay, is kin, dui, lei, zhen, sun, ham, gan, kun. It's like alien to you. It's fine, okay. You don't even need to like know these words to understand the bagua. So I personally like teaching people magic the simple way, meaning that you don't even need to know the terms, okay? Like you don't need to memorize stuff. You just listen to me, you understand the concept, that's a Bagwajosi. Come on, okay? So easy. So I'm going to go through the 8 stages and you can kind of know what it's about, okay? So keen. The word keen, okay, is like you're very dry. It's like you have nothing. You're clear. So the first thing is the first stage is I have nothing and I am here to request. I want stuff, right? So I have nothing at this moment. And that's why, okay, I'm facing the sky, the celestial court, and say, okay, I have nothing. Okay. If you have stuff, why are you asking me, right? So I have nothing. And then second is doi. Doi is like when you compare. So when you look at what's there, beep, 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 beep. It's like when the TV is searching channel. Okay, keen. It's like the TV have no channel. Right now, the antenna is like beep, 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 and searching the different channels and see what is the stuff that I need. That doi. Okay, doi is like a. It's like you're beaming through the database. Okay, imagine those sci-fi stuff. Oh, the matrix number. Okay, and then lay is like fire. Lay is like something that triggers me to boom and light bulb moment. Okay, so I apple. Okay, I want apple. Right there you go. I spotted it. Lay is the power to like the heart go ping, and then you you kind of like it triggers your feeling about what to take, and then sun is like thunder. It's like you put your little Google claw. Okay, you research. Oh, this page good. That's when you the Bagwajo extend the hand, or you can say the channel, to reach out to that power up there in the TT, okay, in the celestial court. And then after you have put the power down, what's next? Okay, Kin Dui Lei Zhan. Sun. Sun is the wind, okay? It's like it pushes the information toward the altar. So it's like pull, okay? Hold that power in, okay, sun. And then hum is like when it enters a hole. It's like, oh, I got a space here, and you go like push, oh. Okay, so the foot enters the mouth, and then gun is like mountain, so it accumulate. So I put one, like I grab the noodle, put one in, and I go you keep pulling, gathering inside the mouth, right? So that's gathering a pile of information. Uh, and then kun is like it swallows downward. So that's the 8 stages. So compared to like how the altar works, the altar bakwajosi, okay? So the first thing is it number one, it needs to be like like that. I don't have anything. I want something. It send up a request to the sky, to the Josie or to the Tao. Okay, first to send the request, and then it kind of like find the power you need. Okay, it kind of like have the antenna going. Fine, and then it spotted the right stuff, and then it kind of want it, and then it pulls it down, and then put it into the altar, and then the altar kind of accumulate, and then broop, and then it stores up the power. That's what your Bakwachoshi does in the altar. It basically do that kind of job, like kind of like a modem, plus Google, plus YouTube, okay? And every day you can ask it for help for everything, and it will kind of help you gather in information or ideas or whatever. But the most important job is when you are doing magic, your Bagwa Joshi is always there to channel down the power. If there's no Bagwa Joshi, it's kind of like your house don't have connection to the electricity company anymore, and everything is shut. So your Bagwa Joshi is the heart of the altar. Remember, always get help from the Bagwa Joshi, okay? And again, sadly, the time is up, so we'll see you tomorrow. 福生無量大天尊。